Hello everyone, good morning. Hello everyone, good afternoon. How was your test today? We are going to discuss the test paper. Hello? Yeah. So am I audible and my screen is visible to you? Okay, so very good. Now let's start with our test paper discussion today. So our first question is this one. Yeah. Can you tell me the answer? Which of the following statements is true? 6 electrons are present in magnesium, for which M is 0. 6 electrons are present in 1p orbital. Maximum 18 electrons are present in M shell. 3 electrons are present in phosphorus, for which L is equal to 1 and M is equal to 0. Yeah. So can you tell me the answer for this? What will be the option? A, B, C, D? Yes. So here, what is the question given? Yeah. Can you tell me the answer? Okay. So I will tell you the answer. Okay. So here, what is happening? We have given different sets of assumptions. Okay. So 6 electrons are present in magnesium, which is having M is equal to 0. So whether it will be true? So for that, let's write down the electronic configuration for magnesium. So here you can see magnesium is having electronic configuration like this way. Okay. 1s2, 2s2. Okay. Can you see this? Right. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2. So here you can see for M is equal to 0, it has been shown that 6 electrons will be present. But that will not be the case. Here you can see 2 electrons, 2 electron, 2 electron and 2 electron. M is equal to 0 state. In M is equal to 0 orbital, there are total 8 electrons present. Okay, not 6. So that's why this statement is not true. Next statement, 6 electrons are present in 1p orbital. You know that in 1p orbital, how many electrons can be present? In one orbital, maximum number of electron can be present are what? 2 only. So 6 electron cannot be present in the 1p orbital. Okay, so this statement is again not true. Next, maximum 18 electrons are present in M shell. You know that when M is equal to 1, sorry, K is equal to what? N is equal to 0. L and M. You know M, K, L, M series, right? So here N is equal to what? 2. And we know in order to find out the number of electrons in any orbit is what? 2n square, right? 2n square. So how many number are these? N is equal to 1. Here N is equal to 2. Here N is equal to 3. So 2 into in M orbital, okay? In M shell, how many electrons will be present? 3 raised to 2. So this is what? 18 electrons. So this is true. Maximum 18 electrons are present in M shell, right? Maximum 18 electrons are present in M shell. Next, 3 electrons are present in phosphorus, for which L is equal to 0 and M is equal to 0. So यहाँ पे हमको बताया गया है कि क्या होगा कि maximum कितने electrons present है phosphorus में? 3 electrons are present in phosphorus, for which L equal to 1 and M equal to 0. So when you draw the electronic configuration for phosphorus, you can observe that for phosphorus, L is equal to 1 and M is equal to 0. In this orbit, L3 electrons are present. So that's why here 2 statements which are correct. So our answer will be what? Option D, 3 and 4. Any doubts in this? Yes. Okay. So now let's move on to the next problem. That is problem number 2. 52. Following 2 equilibrium is simultaneously established in a container. So these are the 2 equilibrium. PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2. CO plus Cl2 gives CoCl2. Okay? These 2 equilibrium we have given. If some Ni is introduced in the container forming NiCO4, then at new equilibrium, what will be the present? PCl3 concentration will increase. PCl3 concentration will decrease. Cl2 concentration will remain same. CO concentration, Cl2 concentration will remain same. CO concentration will remain same. Okay, whether PCl3 concentration increase hoga or decrease hoga, in that way we have to talk about this. So you know the Le-Chatelier's principle. What does the Le-Chatelier's principle suggest us? Here what is happening? Nickel reacts with CO. Okay, hence here the equilibrium for the reaction, this reaction CO plus Cl2 gives CoCl2 will shift to the left side. So that more and more CO, right? More and more CO is going to form, right? Left side means which is the left side? This left side. Okay, this reaction will shift to the left side so that more and more CO will remain unchanged or will be present there. Okay, that's why this reaction will shift to the left side. Okay, due to this, the concentration of chlorine is going to increase. As CO concentration is not reacting with the Cl, so what will happen to the Cl concentration? It is going to increase. And hence the equilibrium for this given reaction, that is PCl5, PCl3 plus Cl2, will shift to the left so that more and more chlorine is consumed. This will shift to the left side, right? So that more and more Cl2 should get consumed, and hence here the concentration of PCl3 will going to decrease, right? So the concentration of PCl3 is going to decrease. So हम लोगों को यहाँ पे what we have talked is two equilibrium were given, and we need to have, okay, two equilibrium has been established in the same container, and we need to find out that if nickel is introduced in the container to form this type of compound, then at new equilibrium, what will be the case? So I have gone reverse of this. I need to form this. So I need more CO concentration. In order to have more CO concentration, the reaction should go into the left side. So more Cl2 will be present. More Cl2 will be present. So in order to consume more Cl2 in a given chemical reaction, the PCl5 should form more. In order to form more PCl5, PCl3 concentration will be what? Decrease. And that's why our correct answer here will be option B. Do you get the idea of this? Yes. Do you get the idea of this? Okay. Now let's move on to the next problem. Okay. यहाँ पे मैंने आपको दिया हुआ है solution. Next, assertion. We have given reason and assertion type of question here. You can see here molar conductance for weak electrolyte is low as compared to the strong electrolyte at moderate concentration. Secondly, weak electrolytes at moderate concentration dissociates to much greater extent as compared to what? Strong electrolyte. As compared to what? Strong electrolyte. So both A and R are correct, but R is not correct explanation of A. What is the correct answer here? We have given assertion and we have given this also. So what do you think? What is the correct answer? Yes. Have you solved this problem? Molar conductance for weak electrolyte is low as compared to that of strong electrolyte at moderate concentration. You know that this is true, right? But the explanation, the reason behind that is not true, because weak electrolytes at moderate concentration dissociates to a much greater extent as compared to strong electrolyte. That will not be true, right? Because molar conductance of electrolyte is low, so that they will not dissociate to a much greater extent as compared to the stronger electrolyte. That will be the reason for that. यहाँ पे क्या बोला है कि वो अच्छे से डिसोसिएट होता है ज्यादा ग्रेटर कंटेंट से, तो एक्सटेंट से, तो दैट इज नॉट द करेक्ट आंसर. सो आवर आंसर इज व्हाट? ए विल बी करेक्ट. रीजन इज नॉट करेक्ट, राइट? एनी डाउट इन दिस? Weak electrolyte will dissociate in a less extent as compared to strong electrolyte, not to a much extent, greater extent. Next, see here, we have to calculate the pH for a given solution. So we have given 100 ml M by 10 HCl plus 100 ml M by 10 NaOH, right? So we have given several options, and from that we need to calculate what? We need to calculate the pH. So can you tell me what is the answer here in order to calculate the pH? Yes. Yeah, what is the formula for pH? Yes. Okay, so I will tell you the answer. Okay, see here what is happening. Here answer will be option B. 55U into 1 by 10. That is the concentration of H plus ion here. And 45U is present, which we have added by, what is the concentration of that? 1 by 10. That is M by 10. So how many moles of HCl are there? 4.5U. Here 5.5 and 4.5. So total H plus concentration, how much will be there? 5.5 minus 4.5 divided by 100. So it becomes equal to 10 raised to minus 2. It becomes equal to 10 raised to minus 2. So when you calculate the pH for this H plus ion concentration, negative log of 10 raised to minus 2, you can find out that your answer will be what? 2. Any doubt in this? Yes. Okay, next problem. Okay, 5 mole of NaCl is dissolved in 500 gram of H2O. Determine the freezing point and boiling point of a given solution. So can you tell me the formulas for this? You know our formula, delta TB is equal to Kb into M. and delta TF is equal to KF into M, right? So you can use those formula and you can calculate the boiling point as well as melting point for a given compound. So here let's solve this. Delta TB is equal to what? I KBM, right? I KBM. Okay, so here I का value क्या दिया हुआ है? We have given NaCl. So for that I will be what? 2. Okay, because Na plus Cl minus. Is that clear to everyone? Right? Very good. So 2 into Kb का value we have given 1.8. No, 0.5. Okay, 0.5. Okay, multiply by what is the molarity? So calculate the molality. M is equal to molality 0.5 divided by number of moles of NaCl dissolved in 500 gram of a given substance. Okay, this is 500 gram in terms of gram is given. We need to convert gram into kg. When you do that, you will get molality equal to 1. You will get molality equal to 1. So solve this 0.5 into 2. So you will get answer 1. So what is delta TB? It is what? 1. Okay, so what will be the boiling point? So boiling point will be what? Boiling point will be equal to 101 degree Celsius. It will what? 101 degree Celsius. Similarly, you can do this for what? You can do this for delta TF also. For delta TF, I का value put करो 2, KF का value दिया हुआ है 1.8, molality का value है आपके पास क्या? 1. Calculate this. This will be equal to 3.6. So what will be your answer? So freezing point will be always in minus sign, and the what is the name of this? Boiling point will be in 101 degree Celsius. समझ में आ गया सबको? Okay. Next problem. How many moles of proton will weigh 1 kg? So this is very interesting question. How many moles of proton will weigh 1 kg? Let's solve this problem. So you know that mass of one proton is equal to, what is the mass of one proton? Mass of one proton. Mass of one proton is equal to, how much is that? 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg. Right? This is the mass of one proton. Very good. Any doubt in this? No doubt. Very good. So now mass of 1 mole of proton, how much will be that? Mass of 1 mole of proton. Okay, 1 proton ka mass itna hota hai. We need to find out 1 mole of proton. Okay, so what will be that? Mass of proton multiplied by Avogadro's number. Right, mass of proton multiplied by Avogadro's number. What is the Avogadro's number? 6.023 into 10 raised to minus, sorry, into 10 raised to plus 23. So I will write 1.67 into 6.023 into 10 raised to what? 23 into 10 raised to minus 27. When you solve this, you will get the answer 1.67 into 6.023 into 10 raised to what? Minus 3. Right? Into 10 raised to minus 4, sorry. 10 raised to minus 4. So when you got this now, what you get for mass of 1 mole of proton. So that is for 1 mole of proton. You need to find it for 1 kg. So 1 kg means what? It is what? 10 raised to 3 gram. So it will have this much amount. So which is this option? Option number A. Right? Any doubt in this? Yeah. Next problem. 56. 57. Reaction is given to us and we have asked true statement regarding the above reaction will be. So this reaction is given in which H2O2 act as a reductant, H2O2 act as an oxidant, H2O2 act as an oxidant in both, reductant in A and oxidant in reaction B. So consider both the reactions. Here you can see that sulfur S-2 species acts as a reducing agent and H2O2 acts as an oxidizing agent. Okay, what is the meaning of oxidizing agent? Yes, can you tell me what is the meaning of oxidizing agent? Yeah? Hello? Can you tell me what is the meaning of oxidizing agent? Okay, so here क्या हो रहा है? H2O2 oxidize कर रहा है. ठीक है, oxidizing agent. It is oxidizing the S-2 species and it is converting into SO4 2- and H2O2 itself undergoing into reduction. Okay, and here converse is happening. So in the first reaction, it is acting as an oxidizing agent, and in another reaction, it is acting as a reducing agent. So our option will be what? Answer B. Next reaction. Match the list of 1 with the list of 2. So rain cloud, solid sol, butter, gel, opal, aerosol, minerals, emulsion. So we need to find out which are the correct answers for a given species. So yesterday only I have told you the colloidal system. We have talked about that and what are the colloidal solution will be there. Okay, so let's match those. Rain cloud means what? Air plus water. That is nothing but the aerosol. So the answer will be what? For A, it will be 3. So for A, it will be 3. Option C is there. Okay. Butter is what? It is nothing but a emulsion. So for B, it should be 4. Yeah. Opal is what? A gel-like semi-solid. So that's why opal will be gel species. Minerals are what? Solid sols. They are solid. Okay. And they act as a solid sol in the colloidal system. So our option C will be the correct answer here. Okay, any doubt in this? Right, next problem. Due to Frankel defect, there is no effect on the density of crystalline solid. In Frankel defect, no cation or anion leaves the crystal. Okay, so both assertion and reason are true. And reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next is what? Both assertion and reason are true. Okay. What will the correct answer? I will not read all the options. Okay. You know that in Frankel defect, what happens regarding the density? Do you have any idea whether it changes or it doesn't changes? Yes. Do you have any idea about that? Okay. So I will tell you. In Frankel defect, what happens is that there is no change in density. Okay. So the assertion that is due to Frankel defect, there is no effect on the density of crystalline solid. This is true. Okay, but why this is true? Because there is no any cation or anion missing in during the Frankel defect. So that's why reason is also correct. So what we can say, both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation for the assertion. So that's why here answer A, option A will be the correct answer for this problem. Okay, that is what the Frankel defect we have studied in solid state, right? Next. Okay, next. X gram of ethanol was subjected to combustion, okay, in a bomb calorimeter, and the heat produced in joules will be, okay. So heat combustion is determined for 1 mole of substance, okay. Whatever the heat combustion we are going to talk here, that we are going to determine for 1 mole of substance, 1 mole of substance. So in bomb calorimeter, the heat of reaction is what? Delta E. Heat of reaction is delta E. So X gram of what? Ethanol produces Y joules of heat. X moles produces Y joules of heat. So 1 mole, you know 1 mole is going to prepare how much? See here, 1 mole is equal to what? 44 gram of ethanol. Molecular weight calculate here, you can calculate that too, okay, from the simple atomic weights of these atoms, okay. So 1 mole is nothing but the 44 gram of ethanol. Okay, so Y by X will produce this much amount of heat. So what will be the change in the heat, right? Minus 44 Y divided by X. So this much amount of heat is going to produce here in this given bomb calorimeter. Okay, so what is answer? Option 3 is our correct answer. Okay, any doubt in this? Okay, next problem, match the following lists. List 1 and list 2. Yes. Kp is greater than Q, non-spontaneous. Delta G0 is less than RT Q, equilibrium. Kp equal to Q, spontaneous and endothermic. Okay. And T is greater than delta H by delta S, spontaneous. So what is the correct answer here? Delta G is less than RT Q. Kp is greater than Q. When Kp is greater than Q, what is the reaction? Whether it is non-spontaneous, whether it will be equilibrium, whether spontaneous and endothermic, or spontaneous. So you know that Kp, that is equilibrium constant, is equal to the reaction quotient when there is a equilibrium. Okay, this we know. So when C is 2, so C is 2 वाला option 2 है हमारे पास, B भी है और C भी है. Now let's check. T is greater than delta H by delta S. Okay, when this happens, when the reaction is spontaneous and endothermic. So that's why D should be 3. Okay, D should not be 1. Again, Kp is greater than Q. When this happens, when the reaction is spontaneous. So next, delta G0 is less than RT ln Q. This is when reaction is a non-spontaneous. So that's why answer will be what? C. Yes, answer will be what? C. Any doubt in this? Please remember Kp is equal to Q, that is equilibrium constant, becomes equal to the reaction quotient. Q means what? Reaction quotient. And what is the reaction quotient? Reactant gives product. So what is reaction quotient? Concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant raised with their particular powers. Right? That is reaction quotient. When these are equal, when equilibrium will be there. Right? So that's why our option C will be correct here. Other are also, we have matched right now. We have talked about this. Now let's move on to the next problem. Consider the following reaction. We have given a combustion reaction and we have asked what will be the delta H, delta G and delta S for this given reaction. So you know that for this reaction, since it is a exothermic reaction, it is a combustion reaction, delta H will be what here? Negative. What will be the delta H? Here delta H will be negative. What will be the delta S? Delta S will be positive. Okay, delta S will be positive. Why delta S is positive? You can calculate by delta Ng. You can calculate delta Ng. How many number of gas molecules in the product side? 6 plus 3, 9. Okay, and how many are here? 15 by 2 means how many? 7.5. Okay, 9 minus 7.5. So how much? Yes. Yes, how many? So there are more number of gaseous atoms. Okay, so since delta S will be what? Positive. So therefore delta S will be positive. Next, delta S is negative, delta S is positive. So this reaction takes place and this reaction is a combustion reaction in which delta G is negative. So what will be the correct option here? B. Delta H or delta G negative honge, delta S will be positive. Okay, any doubt in this? Okay, next move on to the next problem. In an octahedral crystal field, okay, crystal field दिया है हम लोगों को octahedral molecule के लिए, ठीक है, that T2G orbitals are raised in energy by 0.4 del 0, lowered in energy by 0.4 del 0, raised in energy by 0.6 del 0, lowered in energy by 0.6 del 0. So you know when we draw CFAC diagram, that is crystal field stabilization energy for octahedral field, you know that T2G orbitals are below and EG orbitals are above. And there is in the center, barycenter is present, right? So since T2G orbital are below and EG orbital are above, what happens here is the difference, this difference is known as a CFAC, that is crystal field splitting energy. This much is known as a crystal field splitting energy. The total of that is known as a crystal field splitting energy. And above part is known as what? EG. Below is T2G. So this EG, we represent it by using plus 6 del 0 and below part we represent by minus 0.4 del 0. So from barycenter, what is happening to the T2G orbital? Its energy is lowered. How much lowered? It is getting lowered by 0.4 del 0. So here answer will be what? Option B. Okay, here answer will be what? Option B. Right? Any doubt in this? Okay, next problem. Sorry. The complex ion here given. Okay, tell me what is this? Ionization, linkage, coordination, or hydride? Yeah, tell me what it would be. We have talked about this in our coordination chemistry session. NO2 is there and ONO is there. Its linking is what? Different. Okay, since it is a bidentate ligand. Sorry, it is an ambidentate ligand which can link from nitrogen also and by using oxygen also. So it can form a linkage type of isomers, right? So it is an ambidentate ligand and that's why it can form a linkage type of isomers. Any doubt in this? ये हम लोगों ने solve किया है problem. Next problem. Match the following aspects with the respective metal. Aspects and metal. The metal which reveals a maximum number of oxidation state is known as scandium. Okay, the metal, no, we need to match aspects with the metal. Okay, which aspects are applicable for which metal? Scandium, copper, manganese, and zinc. So let's consider one by one. Okay, the metal which reveals a maximum number of oxidation state. So in between scandium, copper, manganese, and zinc, what do you think which will show maximum number of oxidation state? You know, manganese show oxidation state, vast oxidation states. Okay, so for A, the answer will be what? 3. Answer will be what? 3. The metal although placed in D block, it's considered not as a transition element. So which is this element which is present in the D block element, but it is not transition element? Can you tell me? A transition metal which does not exhibit variable oxidation state. So you know scandium being a smallest or being the first element of a d orbital, it cannot show variable oxidation state. So for this, scandium is the answer. The metal which in +1 oxidation state in aqueous solution undergoes disproportionation. So here, which element is that? So here, copper is the element which shows this behavior. And here, manganese. And in the secondly, there is a zinc, which is present in D block but cannot behave as a D block element. So that's why here answer will be what? Option B. Okay, your answer will be what? Option B, which is matching with each and every metal with the respective aspects of them which are given to us. Okay. Yes. Next problem. Given below are two statements. So we in this question paper, you can see question 67, statement 1 and statement 2 are given. Chromium 2+ is oxidizing and Mn3+ is reducing in nature. Second statement is given. Scandium 3+ compounds are repelled by applied magnetic field. In the light of the above statement, choose the appropriate answer from the options given below. ठीक है, हमको यहाँ से statement choose करना है कौन सा correct है कौन सा incorrect है करके. ठीक है, so when you read both the statements now, you can see that chromium 3+ is oxidizing and Mn3+ is reducing in nature. Okay, so this statement is reverse. Chromium 2+ is actually reducing and Mn3+ is actually oxidizing in nature. Okay, that's why the statement 1 is what? Incorrect. And statement 2, that is scandium 3+ compounds are repelled by the applied magnetic field. Yes, this statement is correct. And that's why our option D is the correct answer. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Right? Any doubts in this? Okay, you can see chromium +2, chromium +3 may convert. Okay, it is getting 3D3 transition. Okay, electronic configuration. That is completely half filled. Okay, that is half filled. For Mn+3 to Mn+2, it is half filled with d orbitals. Okay, so it acts as an oxidizing agent and above chromium acts as a reducing agent. Now let's move on to the next problem. So here list 1 are the commercial name, list 2 are the chemical name for a given chemical. So calgon, permutate, soap and washing soda are given and we need to match them with the respective chemical name. So what do you think? What will be the answer here? Calgon. Yes, soap, you know. Soap is what? Yes. Soap is what? Sodium. Which sodium? Soap is? Yes, soap is what? Sodium stearate. We know we have seen the structure of this also. Washing soda. What is washing soda? We use washing soda, right? That is what? Sodium carbonate. ये तो आपको पता है. राइट, सोडियम कार्बोनेट होता है वॉशिंग सोडा. सो डी के लिए सेकंड कहा कहाँ पे? ये दो ऑप्शन है. ठीक है, राइट. नेक्स्ट, सोप क्या है? सोडियम स्टेरेट, मतलब सी के लिए 4 चाहिए. सो दिस इज व्हाट मैचिंग विद द थिंग्स. ओके, कैल्गन क्या होता है? कैल्गन इज सोडियम हेक्सा मेटाफॉस्फेट, दैट इज नोन एज अ कैल्गन. एंड परम्यूटेट is what? Sodium aluminum silicate. So answer A is correct answer here. ठीक है, हाइड्रोजन चैप्टर में से प्रॉब्लम उठाया गया है, नाम दिए गए हैं, उनका केमिकल नेम क्या होगा वो हमको पूछा था. वॉशिंग सोडा यू नो सोडियम कार्बोनेट, सोप यू नो सोडियम स्टेराइड. फ्रॉम बोथ टू ऑप्शंस यू कैन मैच द आंसर, यू कैन क्रैक द आंसर. ओके, नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम, मैच 1 and 2. सी वी हैव सॉल्व दिस ऑल्सो. हेमेटाइट कौन सा होगा? मैग्नेटाइट कौन सा होगा? कैलामाइन कौन सा होगा? केओलानाइट. ओके, काओलिनाइट कौन सा होगा? आंसर द करेक्ट ऑप्शंस गिवन बिलो. हेमेटाइट कौन सा होता है? Fe3O4, राइट? दैट इज अ राइट. हेमेटाइट इज व्हाट? Fe2O3, दैट इज ए के लिए होगा हमारा 3. नेक्स्ट, मैग्नेटाइट कौन सा होता है? Fe3O4, राइट? Fe3O4. देन कैलामाइन का कौन सा होता है? जिंक वाला कंपाउंड. जिंक वाला कौन सा है? सेकेंड वाला है. और बचा हुआ डी के लिए क्या आएगा आपका? 4. सो ये कौन सा ऑप्शन हो रहा है आपका? 1, 3, B1, C सेकेंड एंड D4, ऑप्शन ए. वी हैव सीन दीज ओर्स, राइट? मैंने आपको बताया था ओर के लिए प्रॉब्लम आ सकता है. एंड सी यू कैन सी हियर प्रॉब्लम हैज बीन आस्क्ड. हेमेटाइट Fe2O3, मैग्नेटाइट Fe3O4, कोलामाइन इज द जिंक ओर एंड कोलिनाइट इज द aluminum and silicon combination is known as what? Keolinite. Yeah. Next problem. Boric acid polymerizes due to, boric acid, boric acid, it undergoes into polymerization due to the presence of hydrogen bond, its acidic nature, its geometry, and its monobasic nature. So boric acid undergoes into polymerization due to the presence of hydrogen bond in it. What is the answer? Due to the presence of hydrogen bond in it, it is applicable for polymerization. Okay, boric acid H3PO4. Okay, H3BO3 is what our boric acid, which polymerizes due to the hydrogen bonds, right? Next, which is pyrosilicate? Yeah, we have given 4 options. Out of that, pyrosilicate linkage when is present in a given molecule. What is that pyrosilicate? What is the basic unit of pyrosilicate? Si2O7. This basic unit should be present and 1 oxygen is shared between the component. Okay, so what is that? Here option A is what? Pyrosilicate. In that Si2O7 6- is present. Okay, that basic unit should be present in the given compound. Then and then only it will be what? Pyrosilicate. Please remember this. Next, we need to match the column A with the column B. So tell me, Na2O, L2O3, N2O, Cl2O7. So right now in column 1, oxides are there. Their nature has been asked. What is the nature of them? Neutral, basic, acidic, or amphoteric. So tell me what is the nature of them? Neutral, basic, acidic, and amphoteric. So Na2O, it is what? Basic in nature. Okay, it is S block element. Na2O, it is basic in nature. That is option A. ठीक है, फर्स्ट के लिए क्या है हमारा? B, basic. L2O3, which type of? L2O3 is amphoteric. Okay, L2O3 is amphoteric in nature. ठीक है. Next, N2O is what? Neutral in nature. N2O is neutral in nature. And Cl2O7, it is what? Acidic in nature. Okay, it is what? Acidic in nature. So which one is the correct option here? 1B, second D, third A, and 4C. So option D is correct answer here. Okay, option D is correct answer. So these are the oxides whose property matching with column B. You can see here. Okay, oxides जो हम लोग फॉर्म कर रहे थे, ये डायरेक्टली इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, एनसीईआरटी अगर आपने अच्छे से पढ़ा होगा तो ये क्वेश्चन आपको आता होगा आज. Yes, any doubt in this? Okay, next problem. An element represented by a symbol will be placed in 7th period, 1st group, 6th period, 14th group, 5th period, 8th group, 6th period, 10th group. Yeah. So in the periodic table, you know that there are 7 period and 18 group. Okay. So represented by RU, where it will be placed 7th period, 1st group, 6th period, 14th group, 5th period, 8th group, and 6th period, 10th group. So here the answer is 5th period and 8th group. Okay, 5th period and 8th group. Ruthenium is that element and it is present in the 5th period and it is present in the 8th group. Okay, please remember this, right? Next, which of the following statement is incorrect? Yeah, there are 4 statements given to us and which is incorrect. Okay, we need to find incorrect statement, not a correct statement. Okay, beryllium and magnesium don't show flame test. Next, LiCl is found in the form of hydrate like LiCl 2H2O. Next, among alkali metals, sodium is the strongest reducing agent. Next, francium and radium are radioactive. Yeah, this is true. Okay, this is what? Radioactive. So we need to find out incorrect statement. So when you can see now, these 3 are correct. This statement is incorrect because lithium is the strongest reducing agent. Sodium is not the strongest reducing agent. Okay, so that's why option 3 is the correct answer here because that is incorrect statement. Okay, lithium is the strongest reducing agent. Okay, in aqueous medium, while cesium is the strongest reducing agent in gaseous medium. ठीक है, कोई doubts? Okay, next problem. Which of the following compound is wrongly named? So we have given the names of all the compounds and tell me what is the compound whose name is not properly matched. So for the first compound, the name suggests 2-chloropentanoic acid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, is it correct or not? Yeah, is it correct or not? You just need to answer yes or no. Is it correct? 2-chloropentanoic acid. Yeah. So this is correct. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So at the second position, chlorine is present. So that's why it is 2 chloro and overall 5 carbon atoms are present. And it ends with the oic acid because it contains COH as a functional group. Right? So 2-chloropentanoic acid. This is the correct name. Secondly, CH3C, triple bond C, CH, CH3COH. So here what is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is again, which is this acid? Yes. यहाँ पे 5 है ना, यहाँ पे हेक्सेनोइक लिखा है. So हेक्सेनोइक will be not correct. It will be what? 2-methyl pentanoic acid. 2-methyl pentanoic acid. यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hexane 3 in या बराबर है and 2, 1. So this is correct answer. Correctly matched. Okay. Next is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4-methyl pentanol. Yeah. It contains aldehyde. It is also correct. So our option B is correct answer. यहाँ पे 5A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are given, but in here hex is written. So hex will be not be the correct answer. Pentan 3, 2-methyl. Okay, I will write 2-methyl pent 3 ionic acid. Okay, that will be the correct answer. ठीक है? B जो है वो wrongly named है. ठीक है? Any doubt in this? Next question. Which is correctly matched? Functional group isomers, metamers. ठीक है? Then functional group isomers again, and then position isomer. So which are correctly matched? यहाँ पे हमको correct पूछा है. जो correct लिखा हुआ है वो कौन सा होगा? ABCD. Which one is correct? Yeah, functional group isomers है ये दोनों. Next metamers है क्या ये दोनों? ये दोनों functional group isomers है क्या? ये position isomers है क्या? Just the position of oxygen is different. Yeah. So this is what correct. Just the position, यहाँ पे क्या है position oxygen की? Yes. Are these two position isomers? Yes. So this is our correct answer. Next, arrange the stability of the given carbocation in decreasing order. So we need to arrange the given compounds in a decreasing order. कौन से compounds को? Carbocations की stability को. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 compounds given to us, and we need to arrange them into the what decreasing order of stability of a given carbocation. So stability of carbocation is directly proportional to which groups? Electron donating group, and it is inversely related to electron withdrawing group. Okay, since it is a carbocation, its stability is directly proportional to electron donating group. So what do you think? Which will be the correct answer here? Yes. So here option 2. That is what? Third compound will be having more stability than the second compound, third compound, then second compound, then first compound, and then fourth compound. Third compound में क्या है? हमारे पास NH2 है. NH2 is what? Electron donating. OH भी electron donating है, but not that much good electron donating as compared to NH2. Next is OCH3. It is also electron donating. Okay. Next is NO2. You know it is an electron withdrawing group. So that's why it will be least stable carbocation, because ये क्या करेगा? इधर से इलेक्ट्रॉन खुद की तरफ खींच लेगा. ठीक है? Already carbocation is there. It is what? It is not having enough electrons, right? It is a deficient species, electron deficient species, and withdrawing group is going to pull those electrons towards itself, and that's why this is not a stable carbocation. That's why stability, which will be the most stable, this compound will be most stable, then this one, and lastly this one. Right? Next problem. Cyclopentadienyl anion is much more stable than allyl anion. Cyclopentadienyl anion is aromatic in nature. So what is correct? Yeah, cyclopentadienyl anion. Do you know the structure of cyclopentadienyl anion? So here you can see this is the structure of cyclopentadienyl anion. Okay, it is aromatic in character. Okay, it is more stable than allyl anion. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, and the reason being that why is it more stable? Because it is aromatic in nature. That is also correct. So both A and R are correct, and also the reason which is explained for the assertion now, It is the correct explanation for it. That's why here answer D is the correct answer. Any doubts? Yes. Okay, next problem. Which of the following statement is not correct about SN2? So you know SN2 reaction, not correct about SN2 reaction of alkyl halides. Not correct for SN2 reactions of alkyl halide. Okay. Nucleophilic attacks the carbon atom, the side opposite to where the leaving group is attached. The bond formation and bond breaking takes place in one step. The rate of reaction depends upon concentration of nucleophile, and SN2 mechanism is predominant in tertiary alkyl halides. So SN2 reaction, you know, in SN2 nucleophile attacks from the side opposite to where the leaving group is attached. This is the correct statement. Right? A is the correct statement. Bond formation and bond breaking takes place in one step. There is a formation of transition state. This is also correct. Rate of reaction depends upon concentration of nucleophile. Yes, this is again correct. Right? There is a formation of what? Transition state like this way. Right? यहाँ पे होता है living, यहाँ पे आ जाता है nucleophile, यहाँ पे होता है living group. और ये जो होता है यहाँ पे क्या होता है? ये molecule कौन सा होता है? This is a primary halide most of the time. Okay? So tertiary alkyl halides अगर होंगे तो ये रिएक्शन नहीं feasible है. That's why this statement is not correct. So correct answer here is what? Option D. Any doubt in this? Very simple problem. Very, very simple. Okay. Next problem. Match the drugs in a column 1 with the examples in a column 2. Yeah. Can you tell me the answer? Antibiotic, antiseptic, analgesic, and tranquilizer. So when we have studied this chapter, I have told you, please remember the examples of these drugs also. So here, first, that is antibiotic. Which is antibiotic among these? So chloroamphenicol is what? Antibiotic, right? Antiseptic is which one? Chloroxylenol. So for A, it is what? 3. For B, it is what? 4. Analgesic, which is the analgesic? Codeine is the analgesic. So C के लिए हो गया 1. And tranquilizer, which is a tranquilizer? The remaining one will be the tranquilizer. Okay. So what is the correct answer here? Option D. So directly NCERT fact है. ठीक है. There is nothing extraordinary I am explaining here right now. ठीक है. यहाँ पे जो हमको आंसर मतलब बुक में दिया हुआ है वो डायरेक्टली यहाँ से आपको ध्यान में रखना है. And you can easily match these drugs with their examples. Okay. Next problem. C. Smoke, dust, mist, and fumes. Metallic oxide, mixture of solid and liquid, sulfuric acid and solid. So what is what? Yeah, can you tell me? Smoke, dust, mist, and fumes. What is fumes? Yes, fume क्या होते हैं? Metallic oxide होते हैं. Smoke क्या होते हैं? Yes, smoke क्या होते हैं? Mixture of solid and liquid. Dust क्या होता है? Yes, dust solid particles होते हैं. Mist क्या होती है? Yes, it is sulfuric acid. So यहाँ पे हमारा करेक्ट आंसर क्या होता है? ऑप्शन डी. Do you have any answer about this? Yeah, can you tell me the answer? Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Here we have given a reaction. The functional group present in B and name of the reaction would be. So यहाँ पे B कौन सा हमारा functional group present होगा और इस reaction का नाम क्या है? CrO2, Cl2 and H2O. So you know which is this reaction, whether this is Gattermann aldehyde synthesis, whether this is Itard reaction, whether this is Friedel-Crafts reaction, or whether this is oxo reaction. So CrO2, Cl2, we have seen this into the preparation of what? Aldehydes and ketones, right? In that chapter, we have talked about this reaction. So when benzene, substituted benzene reacts with CrO2, Cl2, there is oxidation takes place in which CH3 gets converted into CHO group by further hydrolysis. And this reaction is nothing but what? It is a Itard reaction. It is what? Itard reaction. So our answer will be what? Option number 2, that is Itard reaction. Okay, any doubt in this? Next problem. Okay, so what is the answer here? Next problem में दिया है हमको PCl3 का reaction हो रहा है with the acid. Yesterday only we have seen such a type of reaction. Okay, which reacts with the ammonia and which reacts with Br2 in alcoholic KOH. What will be the final product for this? Yeah, what will be the final product for this? Can you tell me the answer here? Yes, A, B, C, D. Yeah. So please see the mechanism here. You can see acid reacts with PCl5, there will be formation of acid chloride. When acid reacts with PCl5, there will be formation of respective acid chloride, which on reaction with ammonia give us a respective amide. Which on reaction with bromine, Huffman bromomide reaction, ये CO निकल जाता है, we get formation of amine with the lesser number of carbon atom which were present initially in a respective amide. So that's why here answer B is our correct answer. Okay, any doubt in this? Okay, next problem. An amine react with this molecule and the product is soluble in alkali. The amine is. So which type of amine can react with this? C6H5SO2Cl2 and the product is soluble in alkali. So here primary amine is our answer. Okay, which reacts with this compound. Okay, and it gives us product like this way, and that product is soluble in alkali. Primary amine. Okay, not secondary, not tertiary, primary amine. Next, we have given a reaction. Okay, ये reaction में हम लोगों को product पूछा है, whether it will be alkene, aldehyde, ketone और carboxylic acid. So do you have any answer for this? Copper की reaction हो रही है alcohol के साथ. So this is what? Oxidation. We have also seen this reaction. When alcohol undergoes into reduction with respect to copper, what does happens? Metal वहां पे है तो यहाँ पे reduction होगा, oxidation नहीं होगा, sorry. तो यहाँ पे क्या फॉर्म होता है? OH से हमको मिलता है क्या? Ketone. Okay, from COOH we get ketone. So यहाँ पे हमारा आंसर है ऑप्शन बी. Any doubt in this? Okay, next problem. Calculate the compressibility factor. So you know the formula for compressibility factor, PV is equal to ZnRT, right? This is your equation. Pressure, volume, Z means your compressibility factor, N are the number of moles, R is the gas constant, and T is your temperature. So what things are given in our problem? So we have given that what will be the compressibility factor. So we need to calculate Z. If 1 mole, N दिया हुआ है 1 mole है, occupies 0.4 liter, volume दिया हुआ है 0.4 liter, ठीक है? Then temperature दिया हुआ है 300 Kelvin and 40 atm. So pressure भी दिया हुआ है 40 atm. Just put all these value here and you will be good to know about the compressibility factor. So let's calculate this. PV is equal to ZnRT. You can see here Z value is how much? When you calculate, it is equal to 0.64. So we have answer B, in which the compressibility factor is 0.64, which is what? Less than 1. So since it is less than 1, the gas is more compressible as compared to the ideal gas. So CO2 gas is more compressible than the ideal gas. So your answer will be what? Option B. ठीक है, आंसर से भी हमको पता चल रहा था अगर लेस देन 1 है तो वो गैस ज्यादा कंप्रेसिबल होता है आइडियल गैस से, अगर नहीं है तो इट इज नॉट मोर कंप्रेसिबल एज कंपेयर टू आइडियल गैस. ओके, इट विल बी लेस कंप्रेसिबल. एनी डाउट इन दिस? राइट, नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम. फॉर द रिएक्शन A gives B plus C, value of K is given. Okay, what will be the value for this? Yeah, value के लिए हम लोगों को find out करना है minus dA by dt, that is we need to calculate the rate of a given reaction. So you know from chemical kinetics we can write down a equation. Rate is nothing but it is directly proportional to the concentration. Okay, तो यहाँ पे क्या आएगा हमारा rate for a given reaction? R is equal to K like this way. ठीक है, so dA by dt, ठीक है, dA by dt क्या आएगा हमारा? इज इक्वल टू 10⁻⁴, जो K का वैल्यू हम लोगों को दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, और A का वैल्यू हम लोगों को दिया हुआ है, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ A कितना है? 0.5. तो कैलकुलेट करो यहाँ पे, ये जो 3 था ना, ये जो 3 था ना, ये 3 यहाँ पे ये 1/3 हो गया, ये 3 को मैंने इधर भेज दिया. मैंने dA by dt का वैल्यू निकाला, ये आ गया हमारा कैलकुलेशन. ठीक है, इसको अच्छे से लिखो. ये पर मिनट में था, हमको आंसर किस में चाहिए? पर सेकंड में था, तो मैंने डिवाइड कर लिया बाय यूजिंग 60. So I have divided the given equation by 60. Okay, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So divided it by 60, you get your answer. Here correct option is what? Option D, 1.25 into 10⁻⁶. ठीक है, सॉल्व करो अच्छे से. Put all those values. Rate of a reaction will be equal to rate constant into concentration of a given reactions. Okay, next, metals X, Y, Z are given to us. Okay, they have standard oxidation potential, 3 values are given. Then Z can oxidize X but not Y. So हमको 3 की वैल्यू दिए हुए, ऑक्सीडाइज स्टैंडर्ड ऑक्सीडेशन पोटेंशियल दिए हुए, रिडक्शन पोटेंशियल नहीं दिए हुए. सो स्टैंडर्ड ऑक्सीडेशन पोटेंशियल क्या दिए हुए हम लोगों को, -65U, -1.4T and +0.36. So you can see Z is having highest standard oxidation potential. Thus, it can reduce both Y also and X also. Right? It can reduce both Y also and X also. So what will be the correct answer? C. Right? What will be the correct answer? C will be the correct answer. Right? उसका वैल्यू ज्यादा है ना, तो वो बाकी दो को रिड्यूस कर सकता है. ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट आंसर. नेक्स्ट, 100 ml दिया हुआ है हमको कंपाउंड इज मिक्स्ड विथ 100 ml ऑफ NaOH. ओके, देन के दिया हुआ है हम लोगों को, what will be the concentration of H2O plus in the solution. Yeah, so in order to solve this equation, we know Henderson-Henselbach equation. For acidic buffer, what is the solution for that? You know, we have to use this type of formula. pH is equal to pK plus log of salt by acid. Okay, तो यहाँ पे 100 ml 0.4 एसिटिक एसिड को मिक्स किया है 100 ml 0.2 नॉर्मल NaOH से. यहाँ पे फॉर्म होगा सोडियम एसिटेट और वाटर. ठीक है, यहाँ पे फॉर्म होगा सोडियम एसिटेट और वाटर. रिएक्शन के बाद में आप थिंग्स पुट करो. ठीक है, वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ H3O प्लस. व्हेन यू डू दिस कैलकुलेशन यू विल गेट 1.8 into 10⁻⁵ as your given answer. ठीक है, एनी डाउट इन दिस? ओके, ये आपको सॉल्व करते आएगा या मैं सॉल्व करके दिखाऊं आपको? यस, ओके, आई विल सॉल्व इट. नेक्स्ट, एक्सप्रेस द टर्म्स रिप्रेजेंटिंग द फॉलोइंग फॉर्मूला. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट, मैं आपको बाद में उसका आंसर भेजती हूँ. ठीक है, एक्सप्रेस द टर्म्स रिप्रेजेंटिंग द फॉलोइंग फॉर्मूला. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट डिवाइडेड बाय वॉल्यूम ऑफ सॉल्यूशन इन लीटर. नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सोल्यूट we need to match. Okay, express the terms representing the following formula. All these terms x, y, z and w हमको बताना है कि ये कौन सा डेफिनेशन है, मोलैरिटी का, मोलालिटी का, मोल फ्रैक्शन का. ठीक है, तो x, y, z और w चार क्वांटिटीज हम लोगों को दिए हुए हैं. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर? यस, ये तो बहुत इजी है, इसका तो आंसर बताइए. w क्या है? मोलालिटी है. मोलैरिटी है क्या है? Number of moles of solute in volume of solution in liter. So it is what? Molarity. Next, number of moles of solute, mass of solvent in kg. This is what? Molality. Very easy. Why? What is number of moles of component to the total number of moles of the solutions? Okay, total moles. ये हो गया हमारा mole fraction. ठीक है, mole fraction हम x से दिखाते हैं. Next, mass of component divided by mass of solution. Okay, what is this? This is again mole fraction. So what is correct answer? Option C is correct answer. Molarity, molarity, mole fraction and mass fraction. This is what our mass fraction, not mole fraction, sorry. This is our mass fraction. Option C. Any doubt in this? Okay. Which one of the following statement is true about the structure of CO3 2-? So you know what is the structure of CO3 2-? Here, out of the 3 CO bonds, 2 are longer and 1 is shorter. It has 3 sigma and 3 pi bonds. All 3 CO bonds are equal in length with bond order in between 1 and 2. So CO3 2-, when you draw the structure of CO3 2-, you can see that all the CO bonds are equal in length. Okay, all the CO bonds are equal in length. Okay, here all the CO bonds are equal in length and the bond order in between 1 and 2. Okay, जो CO bond है हमारा, suppose this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. These are the 3 oxygen atoms. Okay, so the bond order in between 1 and 2 is what? Bond order in between 1 and 2. So एक की bond order 2 होगी तो एक की bond order 1 होगी. ठीक है, ये क्या है? ये हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं उसको, हम लोग इसको डिलोकलाइज कर सकते हैं ना. तो इसका अभी 1 हो जाएगा, तो इसकी 2 हो जाएगी बॉन्ड ऑर्डर CO के बीच में की. ठीक है, all the bond angles are equal in length, but the bond order is between 1 and 2. So answer C is the correct answer. Next problem. Okay, यहाँ पे फिर से हमको मैच करना है. Pure nitrogen, Haber process, contact process, Decan process. Which of the following is the correct option? Yeah, tell me. Yes. So pure nitrogen, chlorine, sulfuric acid, ammonia, sodium azide और barium azide. हैबर प्रोसेस कौन सा होता है? प्रिपरेशन ऑफ व्हाट? अमोनिया. सो बी के लिए 3 है आंसर. ठीक है, बी के लिए हमारा 3 होगा हैबर प्रोसेस. कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोसेस वी यूज फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड एंड डिकैन प्रोसेस वी यूज्ड फॉर व्हाट? क्लोरीन. एंड प्योर नाइट्रोजन इज व्हाट? फॉर सोडियम अजाइड और बेरियम अजाइड. So these are the correct options and that's why our answer here will be what? Option D. Okay, our answer here will be what? Option D. Any doubt in this? So many match the process, okay, in this paper. Yeah, see here, pure nitrogen, thermal decomposition of sodium azide or barium azide. This reaction takes place here. Okay. Next, Haber process में formation of ammonia like this way in N2 react होते हैं और यहाँ पे ammonia form होता है. Contact process is used for the formation of sulfuric acid and decon process is what? Formation of Cl2 gas. Okay, that is what? HCl and O2 react together in presence of copper chloride to give us Cl2 chlorine. Okay, so that's why our option D is the correct answer. Any doubt in this? Okay, next problem. Cl2 plus NaOH hot and concentrated gives us these things. Predict X and Y. So यहाँ पे हमको X और Y कैलकुलेट करना है. So let's see both the reaction. तो यहाँ पे देखो Cl2 और NaOH का रिएक्शन होने के बाद हमको NaCl मिल रहा है और NaClO3 मिलता है एंड H2O. तो यहाँ पे X क्या है हमारा? NaClO3. ठीक है, और जब जेनॉन फ्लोराइड रिएक्ट होता है वाटर के साथ, हाइड्रोलिसिस होता है, वहां पे क्या फॉर्म होता है? HF और जेनॉन फ्लोराइड. तो इस तरह से जेनॉन का हेलाइड फॉर्म होता है ऑक्सीजन के साथ, दैट इज HCOF4. सो अवर करेक्ट ऑप्शन हियर इज व्हाट? सी. अगेन वन मोर मैच. कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड, कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, प्लास्टर ऑफ पेरिस, ग्लास मेकिंग, पिलर इन कॉस्मेटिक्स, मेकिंग कास्ट्स ऑफ स्टैचूज एंड बस्ट्स. Okay, manufacturing cement. So it also depends upon the fact. Okay, read all the fact about these compounds. Calcium oxide is used for, yeah, it is used for preparation of cement. Okay, so A के लिए क्या है हमारा? 4 option. Next, calcium oxide is used for glass making. Okay, calcium carbonate is used for what? Filler in cosmetics. ठीक है, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. और प्लास्टर ऑफ पेरिस जो है वो कहाँ पे यूज होता है? स्टैचूज जो बनते हैं, बस्ट जो बनते हैं, उनमें इट इज यूज. सो अवर ऑप्शन ए इज करेक्ट आंसर हियर. ओके, ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग विल नॉट शो ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमर्स? तो कौन सा नहीं शो करेगा ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमर यहाँ पे? यस, कैन यू टेल मी विच वन विल नॉट शो ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज्म? यस, see this is going to show cis and trans. Geometrical isomerism means what? cis and trans. तो यहाँ पे cis and trans हो सकता है. हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पे लगा दो, हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पे लगा दो, ये क्या हो गया? cis. दोनों हाइड्रोजन एक साइड में ले लो, वो हो गया cis, ये हो गया ट्रांस. यहाँ पे भी हम लोग cis and trans फॉर्म कर सकते हैं, राइट? नेक्स्ट, यहाँ पे भी cis and trans फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे क्या होगा? ये ट्रायंगुलर रिंग है, यहाँ पे cis और trans फॉर्म करना है, तो यहाँ पे हमारा डबल बॉन्ड हो गया है. ठीक है, ये हमारी रिंग है, यहाँ पे हम लोग cis और trans अच्छे से नहीं दिखा सकते, इसलिए हमारा क्या आंसर हो जाएगा? विच डू नॉट शो ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज्म इज कंपाउंड सी. ओके, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द cis and trans isomers whether they are possible or not. Match one with the two. ब्यूटेन, आइसोब्यूटेन, क्रैकिंग. ठीक है, वो क्या है? ब्यूटेन का कन्वर्जन आइसोब्यूटेन में हो रहा है, वो क्या है? आइसोमेरिजेशन. ब्यूटेन का कन्वर्जन लोअर हाइड्रोकार्बन में हो रहा है, इसको हम बोलते हैं क्रैकिंग. हेप्टेन का कन्वर्जन टोल्यून में हो रहा है, इसको बोलते हैं हम एरोमेटाइजेशन. और प्रोपेन, इसको बोलते हैं हम लोग रीड रिएक्शन. ठीक है, प्रोपेन का कन्वर्जन SO2Cl2. सो आवर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज हियर ऑप्शन ए. ओके, एनी डाउट्स इन दिस? यस. ओके, नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम. व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग is maximum reactive towards nucleophilic substitution reaction? So whenever nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place now, what happens is that it is directly proportional to negative I and it is inversely related to plus I and it is directly proportional to the steric hindrance. Inversely related to the steric hindrance of a given compound. So here option C is the correct answer. ठीक है, CO ग्रुप को जो ग्रुप अटैच्ड है उससे आप लोगों को यहाँ पे ध्यान में रख के आंसर निकालना था. Any doubts in this? Okay, so thank you so much for joining in. If you have any doubts, you can talk to me. Yeah, thank you so much for joining in.